Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yesterday, Panarasa. Solasa.
Una here.
Una Visiddhi.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes. Okay. So Ikina Una Visiddhi, the Puriso, Ikuna Visiddhi. Right? That should be Una Visiddhi, Ikina, Una Visiddhi, Ikuna Visiddhi. Yes. And then Ikuna Visiddhi, your Anuvutiya, yeah. Ika Vachananta, Iti Lingancha, Tatapa. Okay, the words from 19 to 90, singular. Okay, singular and feminine. But this is also general. This is also Yevaya method. There are some words, which break this this rule. This say later you will see. Okay, and the teacher Saṅkhyāni, these numbers Saṅkhyāni. So Saṅkhyāna means we call Saṅkhyā Brahma. Saṅkhyāni means Saṅkhyā Brahma. What are Saṅkhyā Brahma? And the Saṅkhyi, we already studied at the beginning of this Saṅkhyātaddhita. What is Saṅkhyāna and what is Saṅkhya? Okay? Saṅkhya refer to things. Okay, animate things, inanimate things, living things, non-living things. Saṅkhyāna means numbers. Okay, number. So Saṅkhyāna Brahma and Saṅkhya Brahma. Okay. Saṅkhyāni means Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Saṅkhyāna Brahma means Saṅkhyāna Vajana means numbers are we can say like modified now. Saṅkhya Brahma means things are modified now. Okay, they are modified by numbers like this Saṅkhyā Brahma. So cha Uttante. That means this number can be Saṅkhyāna and Saṅkhya. Like this. Cha Uttante. Okay, they are. And then Yata Saṅkhyāni. Uttante. When they are used in the as Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Tada. So now he gives example. Tada at the time. Bhikkhuna Meguna Visiddhi Tichati. Okay, so Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Okay, Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Bhikkhunam Eguna Visiddhi Tichati. Okay, Bhikkhunam genitive. Eguna Visiddhi 19. Okay, so 19 of monks. 19 of monks Tichati is standing or stand. Okay. Bhikkhuna Eguna Visiddhi 90 of monks stand. So Eguna Visiddhi is modified noun 19. So that is modified by Bhikkhuna. Okay. So in the case of Saṅkhyāna Badana, numbers come later. Before number, we must have noun. That noun must take genitive case and then. Okay. So genitive number, genitive because Saṅkhyā, genitive Saṅkhyā, and then numbers. Numbers may be nominative for other cases and like this, according to the context. Yeah. So mainly we should take note. Number, before number, we have Saṅkhyāya word. This Saṅkhyāya word must take generic case and okay. And then body, we call Saṅkhyāna Brahma. The case of Saṅkhyāna Brahma are Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Case of Saṅkhyāna Brahma, genitive noun plus genitive noun plus number. Okay, so genitive noun is called Saṅkhyāya. This is genitive noun. Okay? Genitive noun and number. This is the case of Saṅkhyāna. Like this, Saṅkhyāna Brahma or Saṅkhyāna Vajana. Like this, Saṅkhyāna Vajana, Saṅkhyāna Brahma. Here, number is modified now. Okay, modified. Yeah, modifier. Modifier. Okay, which is not. This also, you know, a modifier, a kind of adjective, but with different case and then with generic case and then.
Hi, Sayadaw.
Yes.
I'm still quite puzzled. So, te ja Saṅkhyā ne Saṅkhyāya ja Vattante.
Yeah.
So, Saṅkhyā ne Saṅkhyāya ja Vattante, that is the locative absolute constructions, you know?
We can say like in the case or maybe in the context, we can translate as in so. In the context of Saṅkhyāna, in the context of Saṅkhyāya, in the case of Saṅkhyāna and Saṅkhyāya. Okay.
So, Vattante is the verb then.
Huh? Vattante, yes, of course.
So, Vattante is the verb of te.
Yes.
So, those Saṅkhyā ne and Saṅkhyāya are just pure locative.
Locative.
When they are in the case of, okay, so it's not locative absolute.
We can say sense. So in the sense of Saṅkhyāna, in the sense of Saṅkhyāya, they are in the sense of like this. They are in the sense of Saṅkhyāna and Saṅkhyāya. Okay.
Okay. So then when they are in the Saṅkhyāna, then we have these cases, these examples.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. We're going to body, bhikkhuna, viguna visati. That's example. This is imperative, data do. Body, bhikkhuna, mega visati, data do. Okay. Oh Lord, let the deity of man stand. Okay, let the deity of man stand. And then bhikkhuna, visati. If he is, you know, showing, that is showing declension. You know, bhikkhuna, visati. This is vocative. Okay, nominative, vocative. Now comes accusative. Okay, bhikkhuna, visati. Pasa. See 19 of man, 19 of man, see 19 of man. It's accusative. Now visati, singular and accusative. And then bhikkhuna bhikkhuna with satiya kadam ejari is a decline of bhikkhuna with sati. Okay. Kadam bhikkhuna with satiya kadam. How can we translate? Something that is made, that is done by 19 of monks. 19 of monks. Okay. And then bhikkhuna with satiya date bhikkhuna with satiya appellative. Bhikkhuna singular feminine gender. Bhikkhuna with satiya, bhikkhuna with satiya, bhikkhuna with satiya locative. Like this. We have to decline only in singular feminine gender. Okay. So bhikkhuna with sati 19 to 90 singular and feminine gender. Okay. This also general. Okay, this is Sanchana. Example is of Saṅkhyātaddhita Padhana. If Saṅkhyātaddhita Padhana, the noun must take generalization there. This point we need to know. Noun take generalization there. Take generalization there. It is modifier. We can say possessive, like possessive. Okay. Sancha, Saṅkhyā, na, Prana vajana. Saṅkhyāna vajana. Saṅkhyāna Prana. Okay. So now it's not Prana. Number is Prana. The Prana we modify. Okay, let's go to
So, and then
Saṅkhyā.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So this doesn't only apply to these numbers, right? It applies to all numbers, right? I mean, the modifying and modified here, it's this rule he's presenting right here doesn't only apply to these number in this feminine gender singular number, but it applies to all numbers, right?
Suriya also. Yeah.
Yes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Not only here singular, feminine, other number also we can write. And then Saṅkhyāya. In the case of Saṅkhyāya, Iguna Visati Bhikkhavo. He uses the same number, Iguna Visati. Iguna Visati Bhikkhavo. Iguna Visati Bhikkhavo, Taitandi. Iguna Visati Bhikkhavo, Taitandi. So 19 monks standing. Okay. And then Bodho is declining. Bonto, Iguna Visati Bhikkhavo, Taitata. Okay. So friends, 19 monks are let the 19 monks stand. Taitata. Iguna Visati Bhikkhu Pasa. Okay. See or look at the monks, 19 monks. Okay. 19 monks. 19 monks. Iguna Visatiya Bhikkhu Hi Kadam Ijari. So something that is done by 19 monks. 19 monks. And the A1 the same way, Visati, Visadadi Supi, Yojitava. Okay, Visati, etc. Visati, Jatalisan, Panyasan, Mani, Atu, Naudi, Yojitava. And the Iguna Visati Ya, Purano, Iguna Visati Mo. This shows Purana Darita, ordinary number. Iguna Visati Mo. Okay, this 19. So easy.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
Now I'm confused again. So can you go back to the previous paragraph? Ste cha Saṅkhyāne Saṅkhyāya cha vattante. What is te, Sayadaw?
Te, te, iguna visitarayo. Iguna visitarayo. Okay.
So,
And,
ekuna visattadayo are in the case of Saṅkhyāna and in the case of Saṅkhyāya. So when it in the case of Saṅkhyāna, then it is in the nominative case, and it is the modified. But when it is in the case of Saṅkhyāya, then it is the modifying then. Because it ekuna visati bhikkhavo, so bhikkhavo should be the modified. So is that how it means?
Yeah, that means, okay, Saṅkhyāya, Saṅkhyāna. That, if I have to say, this number can be used in the case of Saṅkhyāna and Saṅkhyāya. Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja, Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja, and Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja. It should be like this. So Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja, this example. Yeah, this example.
Well,
okay, Bhikkhuna, Iguna Visadi. This is Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja. Okay, Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja, because here number is okay, how to say, is modified. It's modified. Okay, this Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja. In the Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja,
and the number is modifying.
Modifying. Okay, number is modifying.
So, Sayadaw. Sayadaw.
Yeah.
上次巴萨蒂个Sayadaw 说是第一家，而是头一个我就难的，我就难的。
Yes.
Yeah, they is refers that 一个我就难的。page 对呀，对呀，敲谁？不对呀，我是敲。
No.
You see?
Oh yes, yes.
第一家头一个我就难的。
Itu le, betul le. Ija, oh jenanda sini betul le.
Yeah, 一天人家一片多的呢。
But eka vachananta is the same as ekuna visattadayo.
你看我拿着反正follow 一天人家一片多的嘞。
As I say, should be how to say Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja and Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja. Okay, Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja and Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja. Yes. Because Saṅkhyāna mean numbers, okay?
Yes.
Numbers. And Saṅkhyāya is not number. Okay, Saṅkhyāya is not number. Saṅkhyāya is things. Saṅkhyāya are things. Okay, Saṅkhyāna Brahmana Vaja, at the time Saṅkhyāna must be modified now. Okay, the noun must modify. That means like that's Saṅkhyāya. Saṅkhyāya must modify Saṅkhyāna. That's why Saṅkhyāya takes generic sentence modifying number Saṅkhyāna. Okay. So in the case of Saṅkhyāya Brahmana Vaja, Saṅkhyāya Brahmana, that's why Saṅkhyāya things must be modified.
It is modified.
Saṅkhyāna come first. Okay, Saṅkhyāna modifying Saṅkhyāya. Okay, so at the time, in the case of Saṅkhyāya Pranavacha, Saṅkhyāna and this Saṅkhyāya must take the same case ending. So Saṅkhyāya Pranavacha. Type. Saṅkhyāya Pranavacha number. That means so here also this I should type number modifier tentative Saṅkhyāna and this I type no mistake, should be Saṅkhyāya, right? This one. Yes, yeah, this is Saṅkhyāna. This is Saṅkhyāya. Okay. Number. And then Saṅkhyāya Pranavacha number. It takes, in fact, it takes, how to say, case ending or the modified. Case ending or the modified. Now, okay, case ending or the modified now. It is called Saṅkhyāna. Saṅkhyāna. Okay, it is modifier. Okay, it is modifier. Plus now. Okay. Oh, that is how this case and then it is according to the context. Okay, so I don't need to. This is modified. 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 It is called Saṅkhyāya. Like this. Like this. So clear. So like this, right? Saṅkhyāna and Saṅkhyāya, clear?
Okay, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So Sally also should be like the number that should be the singular, right?
Huh?
The number
Yeah.
should be singular, right?
No. It depends on because here the example he shows is Igunavasati. This is singular and feminine gender. Okay. Here you see Vikavo masculine. Okay. So Igunavasati singular. So Igunavasati feminine. Okay. Vikavo plural. Igunavasati singular. So if numbers are modifier, so their gender and their number sometimes are different from the modified, how to say, the noun they modified. Okay, so like this. So these things I already discussed in some place before in previous classes. Okay, so do you remember
Yes, I mean here like iguna visadi bhikkhava, here iguna visadi is singular, right?
Yes.
And
Feminine.
also iguna visadin bhikkhu passa. You say iguna visadin also singular.
Singular feminine gender.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
that means the number, the modifier, this one should be always singular, right?
Because iguna visati. So here
Yes.
in the case of in the place of iguna visati, so for example, okay, igadasa, igadasa bhikkhavo taitanti. At the igadasa is plural. Igadasa, we say it's plural. It is gender is it is so because igadasa can modify no either of three one of three genders. Okay, whether masculine, feminine, or neither gender, it can modify. Okay, iguna visati also iguna visati feminine singular can modify masculine. Singular or plural, feminine singular or plural, neutral singular or plural, it can modify. Okay, it can modify. So igadasa also can modify bhikkhavo, ATO, or like this. Okay, but although you know these numbers are singular, okay, singular, their modified noun must be plural. Okay, the iguna visati singular. Because iguna visati is it is not a single one, okay, not a single one. That's why it's now Saṅkhyāya must be plural, must be plural. Yes. Okay. So igadasa bhikkhavo also okay. Koti bhikkhavo, koti feminine singular also okay. Satan bhikkhavo is okay. We can write Satan singular and neutral gender. Like this. Igadasa, dasa, panja, nawa, plural. The genders we can say, if we decide according to the context, now if they modify bhikkhavo, they are masculine like this. Okay, so clear, right? So this is theory. Okay, Saṅkhyātaddhita and Saṅkhyātaddhita. I think I should combine these two to see in one place. Okay, Saṅkhyātaddhita vacha and Saṅkhyātaddhita vacha. Mostly we see Saṅkhyātaddhita vacha. Saṅkhyātaddhita vacha are commoner. Okay. So any question about these two paragraphs, Saṅkhyātaddhita and Saṅkhyātaddhita? Easy, right? Iguna visati purano, iguna visati more. So 19th. Let's go on. Dasaja di ati Donda sama Saṅkhyātaddhita. Donda sama Saṅkhyātaddhita. Dasa ti would that be? Would that be? Surubana mega sisa sagainti eka sisi kati dasa sadato patama bahu vajana yo dasa yo idida in this example. Okay, here dasa di atti donda samasam kadawa. Okay, after making wikaha donda samasa, such as dasa. Okay. Dasa, and then dasa ti would have without saying, dasa. So this is, Dona Samasa. That's why the final compound should be dasa. Because we are combining the two noun, the two numbers, the two words, dasa and dasa. That's why Dona Samasa should be dasa. Chakuja sotanja, chaku sotan. Okay, two words are combined. Here also dasa. But in this case, the case of numbers, numbers up to from Visati to from Visati to 90. Okay, from Visati to 90, these numbers are defined as compound, so that they are different from our normal compounds. Okay, our normal compound. So here, dasa. Without saying dasa, without having dasa, we have Visati. How Visati is formed through dasa. Okay, so would that be, okay, without saying dasa, Sarupana Mega Sesa Sake. This is Nama Sutta in the Kajarana. Sarupana Mega Sesa Sake. That's okay. 68. Subhana Mega Sesa Sake, 68 Sutta. Okay, Subhana Mega Sesa Sake. Sarupana, the same form, the same word. Eka says Sesa Sake. Okay, Eka Sesa means they are like that, they are how to say, literally we can translate Eka Sesa means how to say, they are reduced to one. Two dasa are reduced to one. That remaining one, the reduced one, has the sense of two dasa. Okay, the sense of two dasa. That's why Srubhana Mega Sesa Sakenti Ika Sisikati. So when these two dasas, meaning 20, okay, are reduced to one dasa, that dasa has the sense of 20. The sense of 20. Okay, Kati. And the dasa sadato, after the word dasa, Patama Bhuvajana yo. Patama Bhuvajana yo, nominative plural, case and then yo is added. Okay, this one is added. Dasa yo idida. In this example, dasa yo. Okay.
Hi,
In this step,
Sayadaw.
dasa yo. Sorry, yes.
So in the dasa, what the be? What is what the base?
What the be should be locative absolute.
Locative absolute. When it should be said,
as, when should be as to be dasa.
okay. So we have two locative absolutes here. There's another one is ekase kate.
Yes.
It's
Also, yes, locative absolute.
Sarupanang eke su asake.
Yes. Srupana mega sasake, Srupana eka sise su asake. Yes.
Okay.
So here, yes.
So is Eka says it means reduce into one.
Reduce into one.
Sorry.
Yes, reduced into one.
So the ekasisa has another meaning like a portion or part.
Yes, what I mean is not a literal meaning. What I mean is a secondary meaning. So here, so for example, we are declining Purisa, okay, Purisa. In fact, that Purisa, okay, Puriso is okay, it's a single man. Purisa, maybe 2 men, 3 men, or maybe thousands of men, thousands of female men, okay, male person. So, how many there are? Okay, how many male person there are? We reduce to one. And we have the Purisoja. These are the Purisoja are part of a single male person. But these single male person, how many male person there are? We reduce into one. So, for example, Purisoja. These Purisoja, 2 Purisa we reduced into one at the time, Purisa. But that Purisa has taken, the sense of, 2 male persons, like this, 2 male persons. So that is called Ikasisa. That is called Ikasisa. In Myanmar we call, we destroy that Pāļi word. We adopt, but we destroy. Ikasik. Ikasisa. Okay. So Ikasisa, there are different types of Ikasisa. Now, I will avoid telling this different type, these different types of Ikasisa. So now we call the Samana Ikasisa. Okay, Samana Ikasisa. Because dasa, they are exactly the same form. Okay.
Sorry, Sayadaw.
Yes.
And we have the one Naya is also called ekasisa Naya, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, Ikasisa Naya. And then Posidaraji, these Ikasisa are discussed. Different types of Ikasisa. Okay. Sometimes how to say different forms, but they are reduced into one. For example, Madapita. Okay, Madapita. Madapita. Mata is included into Pita. Yeah, in Sanskrit also there are such usages. There are such things in Sanskrit also. And then, for example, Buddha and Didara. Okay, Buddha Didara, and Buddha and Buddha Dita. So Dita is put into Buddha. Sometimes if we say Buddha, so Buddha includes both son and daughter. Okay, Buddha and Dita, different forms, okay, different words, but Dita is reduced. Buddha Dita are reduced into Buddha, we can say. So that is also called Ikasisa, but different form. So here, Buddhisa, yeah, dasa, they are the same form, the same word. Okay, that's why we call Samana Surupikasisa. Okay, Surupikasisa, Ikasisa. Okay, these are interesting. So here, dasa became one dasa. But that one dasa has taken already, the sense of 2 dasa. 2 dasa meaning 20. Okay. So this dasa, dasa, after such dasa, we add your case ending. nominative yo, kesane plural. Okay, that's a yo. So after having this step, we need another sutta, okay, to explain that the word formation. Okay, Ganani dasasa Twiti Chatu Pancha Cha Sata Atha Navakana Viti Chatara Panya Cha Satasa Nawa Yosu Yonanchi Samasan Tiri Tituti. Tiri Tituti. Okay, here I explain. Kanani, just Kanani. Okay, and then Dasasa, we have Dasasa. Dasasa, and then Dviti Chatu Panja Cha Sata Ata Navakana. Navakana, okay, Nan Kisande. Here, Nan Kisande, how many? Sambandhana. Sambandhana, Trika, Tika, Chatuka, Panchaka, Chaka, Sataka, Ataka, Navakana. So, do you notice something? Yeah. In the sutta, we have Dvi, Ti, Chatu, Pancha, Cha, Sata, Atta. Okay, so up to Atta, so we don't see Ka and there. So we don't see Twika, Tika, Chatuka, Panchaka, Chaka, Sata, Sataka, Ataka. Okay, so only after Nawa we see Ka. But in the Voti, you see, Twika, Tika, Chatuka, Panchaka, Sataka. Okay, so that here, because there are the rules to create suttas. Okay, I forgot this thing. Maybe 5 or 6 rules. I think so. 6 rules. So one of these rule is suttas must be short. Sutta must be short. So to have short suttas, so the Madhyamaka without putting ka after numbers, only after at the end of numbers, so you put ka. Okay, so Dviti Sambandhana up to Navakana, and then Viditadara, and then Viti Chatara Panya Cha Satasa Nawa Satasa Nawa. These are one word. So yeah, Viti Chatara, Viti Chatara Panya Cha Sata Asa is separate. Chatasa Chatta Asa Nawa Ijadesa. Okay, and then Yosu Presu. Because of the following your case endings. And then Yonanji. Okay, Yonanji. Ji Samasan Yonanji. Okay, Yonanji. Yonanja. Yonan. In fact, Yonanji Sa Masan. Okay, Yonanji Sa Masan. Tiri Tituti. Yeah. Yonanja Isam Asam Tiri Ti Uti Ti Iti Uti. So here, so Yonanja Isam Asam Ti Ri Ti Iti Uti Ejidi Ardisa Hondidi. So here there are 2 functions in this sutta. two functions. One function is the numbers here, the number Dvika, so dasa, okay, this Dvika means two dasa. So two dasa, Dvika, two dasa changes to we, like this. Okay, finally, Navaka. Navaka means 9 dasa. Okay, Navaka means 9 dasa. It changes to Nava. Okay, Nava. And then, so Dvi dasa changes to we, and then your vibhati here, your nanja, your vibhati changes to Isan. So we have Visan like this. And then Navaka, 9 dasa changes to Nava, and then relevantly, your vibhati changes to Uti. In this way, we have Navuti 90. Okay, like this. So here, okay, the main point of the sutta is like this.
Sayadaw.
Yes.
So in the sutta, the separation of the words are not right, Sayadaw?
It should be like this. Yonanji sa masan tiri tituti. Tiri tituti. If I have to say Yonanja, okay, Yonanja should be one word. But the Manipakajayana creates sandhi, okay, between Yonanja and Isan. Okay, that's why Yonanji sa masan. So instead of separating, Yonanji before I join, so it's like this. So in our childhood, we learn by heart that Yonanji samasan tirudi. In fact, Yonanji sa masan tirudi. So if we don't learn by heart, if we don't recite correctly according to the grammar rules, so understanding also, we might misunderstand. We might misunderstand. So should be Yonanji sa masan tirudi. Because Yonanja. Okay, if we pronounce separately as Yonanji samasan, or samasan maybe samasa compound, someone might think like this. So in fact, so what is E? Okay, what is E? If I not like this, so Yonanji sa masan. So if Nikita becomes ma, that ma should be recited, at the beginning of the following syllable. So here, Yonanji san, you got Isan, okay, Isan, and Nikita becomes ma because of our vowel. At the time, ma, Yonanji sa, ma san. So instead of Yonanji san, asan, it's also not good. It's also not correct. Yonanji sama is also not correct. It will be Yonanji sa masan. There are the rules in the Subara Lingara, how to read the compound words and then the sandhi words. Okay, so this is one rule.
Yeah, so usually when we study a sutta, we are going to say, how many words are there in that sutta, right? So like in this sutta, how many words are there,
How many words? Yes, Kannadi one word. Okay. Dasasa one word. Dviti to Navakana one word. Or now
Okay.
3. Viti to Nava one word. Now 4. And then Yosu one word. 5. And then Yona one word. 6. Cha one word. Okay. And then Isa, Masan, Tiri, Duti, altogether 8 words.
Okay.
Yes,
I
8
see.
words. So, these sutras are long sutra. We need to know that, how to say, how many words.
Sayadaw,
If we don't know how many words, what is problem? At the time, we might separate wrongly, and we might separate wrongly. We might recite wrongly, and then our understanding also might not be correct. Okay, like this. So if we separate like this, your Nanji, really we did learn by heart. Your Nanji, Samasan, your Nanji, Samasan, Tiri, Duti. In fact, yes.
like a theory, D should be also like a compound.
Yes, yes. So
Because
here also you see
it's a repeat, right?
In fact, Dviti to Navagana single word. Because here, to be able to notice the numbers, so the writers, or how to say, the writer might separate, write separately. In fact, single word. So there are such things in the Tipitaka also when we edit Mulapanasa, Majjimapanasa. So some, especially okay, long compounds. Okay, long compound, mostly Donda Samasa, long compound. Okay, long Donda Samasa. At the time, we see, but even without seeing hyphen, they write. Without hyphen between words. So in fact, should be, there should be hyphens between words. Because to notice these words are a single word. Okay. So here also, Yon, Ji, and Sama should not be separate. Yon, Ji, Sa, Ma, San, Tiri, Tituti. Okay. So here, if we say Yon, Ji, Sama, San, also if we separate, also, someone might think, oh, Yon, Ji, Sama, San, maybe nominative, neuter gender, or maybe accusative, singular, like this. Someone might think. In fact, they should be connected.
Yeah, I mean, either way, so I mean,
Yes.
so when they are separated like that, we wouldn't be able to understand either. So we have to, we have to based on the wukti in order to understand that. So either way, you put it one word or you separate them like, what we had before, it's still, both of them still don't make any sense to me. If we don't, I had no explanation.
Yes,
right?
yes. So that's why we need to, we need to separate correctly. If we are able to separate correctly, our understanding also will be correct. Okay, and then we will recite correctly. Yeah. So nowadays, nowadays, since ancient times in Myanmar, I think so. Novices are Pāļi starter, Pāļi beginner or Pāļi students are asked to learn by heart the sutras without explanation. At the time, how to say, without explanation, the students, novices, have no chance, where to separate, where to, recite the suttas separately. Okay, that's why, now, as if I'm blaming my teachers. So you see, really, and not only I, but also other novices also. I heard they are reciting Yonaji Samasan Tiri. If we say Samasan, someone might think, Samasan compound, Samasa. Okay. Really, in this case, this is wrong, really wrong. So, of course, if a word is long, a compound is long, so, at one place, we have to stop. Because we need to breathe, right? We need to breathe. Okay. In this case, this is not so long yet. But how to say, for example, Samanandra Pachayo, you see, Samanandra Pachayo. Because of our way of reciting that word, other people understanding and our understanding, maybe can wrong and right like this. Okay, Samanandra Pachayo is totally wrong. I mean, the way we recite is wrong. Samanandra Pachayo. So Nandra is meaningless. Otherwise, okay, Sama means even or equal Nandra. We cannot find in the dictionary Nandra. Like this. Okay. Yeah, it's also hard to say clear in our eye if we separate the fact here, Dona Samasa. It's better, I think, if we put hyphen between words. Do maybe ancient time to save paper, to save space. Maybe they write closely, maybe. Okay, here 8 words this sutta contain. Okay, the meaning is Dvidasa. That means this dasa has the sense of 20. So this dasa, Dvidasa, so I write Dvidasa. In fact, a single dasa changes to we. And the Yovivadi, Yokesandin, Amanakesandin also changes to Isan, 2 functions. Okay, so our word is wisdom. The wisdom is not Taddhita, this is compound. Okay. In fact, not compound. What do you think? In fact, this is noun word, right? No compound. But how to say? Yeah, it's how to say. Definition. Its definition is compound. You see?
I say your dog.
Yes.
But then you said that when we use the dasacha, and then
Yes,
we
it's
reduce it
compound.
into one word, dasa,
Yes.
then that dasa has the meaning of 20.
20.
Then where is the word dvi? Where does it come from? So,
Sorry, which one?
Dvi, we have dvi dasa. So where does that dvi, where does it come from?
Yeah. It's how to say, questionable. That's why I say Dvidasa is not real word. Dvidasa, because I have, if we say, it's all adasa, in fact. All adasa. Because here, Dvidasa, to know this this dasa is 20. This dasa is the sense of 20. I show here Dvidasa. So later you will see here. See here. Where? Here. You see. Dvidasata Vajakasa Dasasa. Okay, so this dasa is how to say combination of two dasas. Combination of two dasa. Okay, that's one. Dvidasata vajakasa. Dasasa. Dvidasata vajakasa modifies dasasa. Okay, this dasa, the word dasa, has speaks about the meaning of two dasa. Okay, like this. So this dasa meaning 20, in fact. Okay, have been two dasa. We are they, so this dasa changes to we, and then your vajanasa isanja. Your case and no matter case and your case and changes to also isam. Isam. Okay, so Saralo party, the vowel is like it. So here, dasa. This dasa, let me dasa, dasa. Two dasa became one dasa. But that one dasa has the sense of 20, the sense of two dasa here, Dvidasata vajakasa. See? So this dasa, meaning 20, changes to we. Okay?
Okay, Sayadaw.
Yes.
And then in the Dvidasata vajakasa, speaking at the meaning. So that is the what is Taddhitakaṇḍa, right? So it's like Dvidasatasa vajako something, right? Vajako, is it vajako?
This Dvidasata should be chatti, kamata chatti, because of vajaka.
Oh, okay.
Vajaka, new surface, okay? Because of the following new surface, the one before vajaka should take generification in the sense of accusative. It's called kamata chatti.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then if we keep going, you know, down, then Dvidasato, then that is also the Taddhitakaṇḍa, right? Dvidasasa ato.
Yes.
And then what is Dvidasa? What kind of samasa is it, Sayadaw?
Should be kamata, I think so. Because two dasa, right? Two dasa. Dvidasa should be Dvidasa. This should be kamata. Or maybe Digusmasa. Digusmasa. Digusmasa, because 3 is number.
But then the dasa in that case is the dasa satta, right? It's not dasa in the sense of 10. It means two words dasa.
2 tens.
2 tens or 2 word dasas. 2 dasa words.
Yes. 2 tens.
So you mean the word dasa, that dasa has the meaning of 10, not have the meaning of the word dasa.
Should be, no, dasa. This dasa is better clear, I think so.
Okay.
Yes. 2 dasa. 2 tens, right? 2 tens. 2 tens also, you know, it's also meaningful, right? 2 tens. 2 tens. 2 tens. So yes, Sarala body, you know, we have E vowel. Okay, isam. Isam. The preceding E of we is dropped. Okay, because of isam, because of E, vowel, following vowel. Okay, it's okay, we have wisdom. Okay, wisdom. Finally, we have wisdom. Wisdom 20. Okay. You see, that's why Dvidasa, I say roughly. In fact, like this. Like this. Dasa. This is so compound. In fact, compound. This is not a reader. No compound. Dasa. Two dasa become one dasa, but meaning 20. So dasa meaning 20 become we. In your case, Sunday change to Easter. Finally, we have wisdom 20. Okay. And 20.
So again, Sayadaw.
Yes.
So the dasa, that is the Dvanda Samasa, right?
Yes.
And then it becomes dasa. So that word dasa is also samasa.
This word should be ikasisa.
But what kind of word is it? So it's just a noun. It's just a nama.
It should be any ikasisa. Ikasisa word. Sorry, now.
No, I mean, so is it like we have many kind of words, nama, and then we have
all this.
Savanama, yes.
So that dasa is just nama then.
So here it derived from compound Dona Samasa. It should be Dona Samasa, I think so.
So dasa is also.
But this at the time for the name of Dona Samasa, I think disappear because it gets another name. It is Ekasisa.
Okay.
Yes. In the case of this dasa, it is Dona Samasa. Okay, but that dasa Dona Samasa is reduced to one. It is made Ekasisa. So at the time, dasa single dasa remain. At the time, I think we no longer call Dona Samasa, but Ekasisa. So it's a what type of word it is called, or out of Samasa word, Taddhita word, Kita word, Saṅkhyāta word. We should call Dona Samasa. Right? We should call Dona Samasa. But it is, not normal Dona Samasa. That is Ekasisa Dona Samasa, I think so. Because it's derived from Dona Samasa, Tasa. Okay. So like this. So this sutta is like this. So at the time when I write like this, so should I write Dvidasa or maybe like should I write like this? So I thought finally seeing this word, this, I write Dvidasa. Dvidasa means 2 times of dasa. That means 20. So like this. You see, in fact, this is not the word Dvidasa is not changed to we. In fact, a single dasa changes to we. We should be careful. Okay. So here in the sutta and here OD is the Dvika. Dasasa Sambandhana Dvika Navakana. Okay. Dasasa Dvika. That means Dvidasa. Okay. Dasa is written 2 times. Yeah, this is dasa is collection of 2 dasa. Okay, that's why should I write like this? Dvidasa or maybe dasa, single dasa. If a single dasa, the problem is all up to Nawa, a single dasa. So Nawa, 9 times we have to write dasa. Dasa 9 times we have to write. Okay, but that 9 dasa must be reduced into 1 dasa. So at the time, all would be, dasa. Okay, at the time, someone might think, dasa. All single dasa changes to we, a different word. We, ti, chatara, banyasa, single dasa. So why like this? So that's why I choose this way. So do you have another idea?
Yeah, but then
Explain this.
according to the explanations, the dvidasa is not a real word, right?
Yes, not real word.
That is in the sense of that. It's not the real word because
Not
the real
real
word is in fact the dasa, just one dasa.
One dasa, yes.
Yeah.
So, in fact, like this, the process is like this. 2 dasa changes to 1 dasa. 1 dasa, but meaning 20 changes to we, like this. Okay. So here, T dasa, I should give bracket. Otherwise, someone might think real dasa, real T dasa, like this. Like this. Here also T dasa, dasa meaning 3, 30 changes to T. Okay, so Yokesan changes to Isan. Finally, we have Tensan. Okay.
Yeah. So Sayadaw.
Yeah.
So are you going to explain what the asterisk means?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You need to ask. Asterisk mean, you see, we, after we also your changes to Isan. After T also your changes to Isan. After Chatara also your changes to Isan. Okay. So Isan changes are 3. Okay. We can see. So in the sutta, there are not, how to say, exact, how to say, we cannot, compare exactly. That means there are 2 functions. Okay, there are 2 functions. So how to say, dasa, respective dasa changes to respective number. For example, 3 dasa changes to we. Okay, and then yogi body also changes to relevantly changes to, you see, isan, asan. Okay, so numbers are how many? From 3 to 9, 3 to nawa, 3 to nawa, how many? 3, T, 2, Panja, Cha, Sata, Atta, Nawa, how many? 8 numbers. Okay, your changes to how many? Isan here. Okay, Isan, Asan, T, Re, T, T, Re, T, Ed, and Udi. Only 7. So although only 7, there are in fact only 6. 6 are, you see here. Okay, riti. Ritis are only for Sata. Okay, So in fact, we can say, although here we have how to say 7 adesa, 7 changes from your case ending. In fact, there are only 6 because T-Ri, Riti is only for Satta. Okay, so we have Isan, Asan, T, and Riti 1, and Et and Udi only 6. So if so, numbers are 9. Numbers are 9. How to say? The changes from your vibhadis are only 6. If so, they are not. They don't match. You see, they don't match exactly. They don't match exactly. That's why I put like this to understand. Okay. Another like this. So, you know my meaning? You know what I mean?
Yes, Sayadaw.
Yes. Okay, here, dasa, T dasa, a single dasa changes to T, meaning 30. Okay, your changes to Isan. T also here changes to Isan. And then finally we have Tensan. Okay, this goes to, so here we need to study another sutta. Saṅkhyātaddhita, wa, and dedi, cha, vadane. This word follows to the sutta teacher. Okay, teacher, there are 2 words. Teacher, tikaragamo. Okay, teacher, tikaragamo. Where is cha? Okay, so Saṅkhyātaddhita, the word that follows Saṅkhyātaddhita, we define this and Saṅkhyātaddhita. Ante, just ante. Wa. Where is cha? Mentioned in the sutta. Okay. So okay. Anyway, teacher sutta. What is teacher sutta? Ti means no vibhati, not surface, not number. It is tikaragamo. Okay. So by comparing, these 2 words, ti and tikaragamo, what we know this thing. Or T is no vibhati, akheta vibhati, no pachaya, not number. Okay, not number. This is called abhyaya, Taddhitaka samanana. So what it means, T here means by saying Tikaragamo, or T is just insertion. Okay, this is called Anvaya samanana. Okay, this Taddhitaka samanana, Anvaya samanana, we should know everywhere. Not only reading Pāļi, everywhere. This is very important to understand correctly what we read. Okay, so Tesan, Saṅkhyātaddhita, and Taddhitakaṇḍa hoti. What is the meaning of this sutta? Tesan, Saṅkhyātaddhita. Number after number. So Tesan, Saṅkhyātaddhita. What is Tesan? Okay, should be only Visa and Tensa. So I should write exactly we san and tensan. After we san and tensan numbers, we insert T letter. T is not augment. Okay, insertion. T letter inserted. T letter inserted. So we have Visadi and Tensadi. Visadi and Tensadi. When this sutta teacher sutta, after recent number and decent number, T is inserted. Sometime, wow. Okay, optionally. So that means we have sometimes recent, sometimes recent, sometimes decent, sometimes decent. Okay. Okay, so Bhautita Vipasato and Wasato. Okay, Bhautita Vipasato and Wasato. So yan Wasato, this what the word wa Bhautita Vipasato has the sense of Bhautita Vipasa. So if Bhautita Vipasa, there might be at least 2 points. Some at least 2 points, sometimes fully 3 points. So Nija Vidi, Anija Vidi, and Asana Vidi. Nija Vidi, this and that changes always take place. Anija Vidi, this and that change is optional. And Asana Vidi, this and that change never happens like this. And Asana Vidi. So here, what is Wa? Vipasa. Vipasa means optionally. This is like above. Visa, tensa. So in the suttas, we don't see, visa, tensa. Okay, we don't see the mention of visa, tensa. We only see teacher. Okay, we only see teacher. So in the sutta, only teacher 2 words. That is explained in the Oti, Tasam, or Saṅkhyānam. Tasam, Saṅkhyāna, Mandi, Saṅkhyāna, and Te. So, Tasam, Saṅkhyāna, and Te, and Tikaragamo, or Te. Okay. So that's why the question is, so after which number, Saṅkhyāna, Tasam, Saṅkhyāna, after which number the question comes, after which number the word T is inserted is questionable. Okay. So to answer that question, this part is mentioned here, like this. So that's what Vipasa. Visa Tesana Manti. Hoti Tigara. Ti Agamo. Inyatra. So Inyata Naja Hotiwa. Autida Vipasado. Autida Vipasado, because of Autida Vipasa was what? Okay, Vipasa optionally visa tensa anti. At the end of visa number and tensa number, T agamo, there is T insertion. Okay, so here also Vipasa, not always. So there is no Nijaviti. T insertion is not always available. Okay, it's also optional. That's one Anijaviti. And then Inyataja, na hotiwa. In other numbers, okay, in other numbers, not the hotiwa. Exceptionally, there is no T insertion in other numbers. And so this is after other number, T insertions never take place. Okay, so nature vidi, there is no nature vidi, only anicca vidi. Okay, anicca vidi. Only after Visam and Tensam T insertion take place. Okay, that's why this is optional. Optionally, Asanda Vidi. Okay, no T insertion. other numbers, you can say. The other numbers, no T insertion. Okay, no T insertion. So asandavidi like this. So that's why here we send things after this number, the insertion optionally. This anijavidi. So clear? Any question about this sutta? So we have Visan, Tensan, Visati, Tensati. So we have two variants. Yes.
He has no nijavidi, no?
No nijavidi. Yes, no nijavidi. Okay. So Visan, Tensan. Now let's go to the next paragraph. Byanjane Jati Nikhita Lobo. Byanjane Jati Nikhita Lobo. Byanjane Jati, the Sandhi Sutta. Byanjane Jati Sandhi Sutta. 54. Vyanjaneja Sutta. Vyanjaneja, because of the consonant also, the Sutta. And the Sutta, Nikita Lopo, Nikita is lighted. That is illusion of Nikita. So, this is for what? This is for Tensan. Because Visan has been already explained, formation of Visan. See here, your Vajanaja is Sanja Saralopat. Okay, so Visan. So, and then Visan, sorry, Visati. Visati is explained. Visati. Because Visan, after Visan, we insert T letter, T syllable. At the time, instead of Visanti, we have Visati. So at the time, because of T, ta consonant, negita of Visan is dropped. That's why Najaniti and negita lobo. Okay, so by 54 sutta. So here, Puna Taddhitakaṇḍa. Taddhitakaṇḍa is a Taddhita. Yes. Taddhitakaṇḍa, because the Visati, Visan is Taddhita. How? Taddhitakaṇḍa, Namabhya Padese, Namabhya Padese, when how to say, consideration or of noun is made. Sayadaw, there is the occurrence of C, etc. That means after we Sayadaw, Visan or Visati. Visati, Sayadaw, Visati. I think Visati. I think Visati. Hello?
We have two forms there, Sayadaw. Visati, Visangwa, right?
Yeah, Visati, Visanwa. That's why it's optional. If we add by this sutta, teacher, we have Visati. Hello? So when this sutta teacher, we have T insertion. So Visati, Visan. Okay, Visati.
Sayadaw.
It says, Taddhitakaṇḍa. What do you think? So Visati is Taddhita or Samatha. Visan also Taddhita or not. And so above we see, dasaja. Okay. So this is a Donda Samatha. Okay. Donda Samatha. Yeah. See dasaja ati Donda Samatha Katawa. So now says Taddhitata. Yeah, so what is your question, Sally?
Oh, I want to ask you, what does mean the Vyabhatesi?
Nama Vyabhrisi. Nama Vyabhrisa is like naming or considering, I think so. Considering.
Pasadika Sayadaw translated Nange Pito. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. That is the meaning of that Nama Vyabhrisi. And then maybe, I think, consider, I think so, or named. I understand like this. Consider or named, regarded, regard, I think so. Because we have other meanings in Myanmar. The one that we like take care. Take care. For example, so I am big brother. I have younger brother. Okay. For example, so we got only one apple. For example, one apple. So one apple. Like, because I pity on my younger brother. Because I want to take care of my younger brother, because I left my younger brother. So I don't eat, I give him. So that is called nge. Okay. Like, that is called nge. It is the meaning of nge in Myanmar. Okay. Tu ko nge bi me.
You take care of him.
Yes. Tu ko nge bi. I don't eat. I don't eat considering him, maybe. I don't eat. Taking care of him, I don't eat. I don't know how in English. It is a nge, the meaning of nge. This is, I think, this nge used here is different from that meaning, I think so. I don't know. Nama Vyabrite, let me consider regard or name. This is what I understand. I don't know how scholars translate this word, Vyabrisa. Okay. Okay, let's go on. So Puna Taddhitata. So I think according to Taddhitakaṇḍa, in the case of dasa, and dasa, it is samatha, samatha. So this single dasa meaning 20 become wisdom or wisdom. So it becomes Taddhita. it becomes Taddhita. So at the end of page number 199 of Pasadika, it says, like this. It says after forming Taddhita word as wisdom. Oh. So if we say like it is in agreement with what we know, it is Taddhita is a combination of noun and suffix, right? So visa is not a combination of noun and suffix. Okay. It is a derivative form of dasa, right? Single dasa reduced from dasa compound. What do you think? So Sayadaw says, dasa. He also this Padarūpasiddhi also says, Taddhitakaṇḍa. See, una Taddhitakaṇḍa again. So again means after having wisdom, after forming wisdom. So we need to put Kisandin after wisdom. Sayadaw, you see, after doing nama vyavadisa. Or visati. See? Yes. So in the page number 200 and 199 of Pasadika, it's like this. Okay. Wisdom also, in fact, already, it is a combination of dasa and yogipati, right? Dasa and yogipati. After that, again, so sivipati is needed. Sivipati is needed. So very, very, complicated. Okay, very complicated. Wisdom. Yadupati. Like this.
So Sayadaw,
Yes.
the Puna Taddhitata nama Vyapadesi Yad Yupati. That explanation only applies to the word we sang, Sayadaw.
Not only wisdom, visati also. Visati also.
Yeah.
Okay. Not only wisdom, visati also. Namavyapadesa, when doing namavyapadesa, when they have been considered nama, noun. Okay. Because they are Taddhita words. So this is strange, you see. You know what I mean? So dasa compound, okay? Dasa also compound, but reduced from dasa. So that dasa changes to we and yogipati. So yogipati, dasa already know yogipati because yogipati. So that yogipati changes to isan. Finally, we get wisdom. Okay.
So Sayadaw.
But after that, sivipati, another sivipati kisane is added. Like this. Okay.
So Sayadaw.
Yes.
In the word visati, so we have insertion of the ti, right?
Yes.
That ti is the suffix, right?
Not suffix. Because
Yeah, so that should be fine.
So yeah, ti karagamo, you see? Ti akaragamo.
Yes.
Not suffix.
It's not a suffix?
Yes.
Yes means it is or it is not, so it's not.
is a not suffix.
So then what is it? So it's just the
T just a letter. It's not a
Yes, T is inserted letter. Inserted syllable.
okay, and then what? So so
Yeah.
when we inserted it, then that's fine. So we can add the si vipatti. That's fine with the si visati. What I mean is that, so for the word,
With
yeah.
plus C must be dropped. Okay.
No. Okay, so so here the word we have we sang, right? So we know that the I sang is a yo vipatti, right?
So like this, both visati and what are visati or visan? We have to, after visati or visan, we add C kisan, that C kisan is dropped. Oh. Yes.
So in that the yanjani jati nikahi talopo. So it
Yes.
refers to the word visati, right?
Yes.
So it refers to the word visati and then the word puna taddhitata and so on. Does that mean that it also applies to the word visati only?
Yes. Visati also. Visati.
Also or only, so
Not also. Visati also. Visan also.
right? So because it's so
Yes.
because
Both
if
visati
we
and
think
visan.
Because if we think that that sentence, that whole sentence, Yanjani, all the way down to Ya Yupati, that rule applies to the word Visati only, then it's fine.
No. Visan also. Visan also. Because it is such, Taddhitakaṇḍa. That's the reason.
Yeah, so that's why I'm asking the T is that this.
No surface. That's why T agara gamo. T agara gamo. So in the Bhasatika, on page number 199 and 200 of Bhasatika, you can see this. It says Visan and Visati, both Nikis and C. Although here Yovipati, we have in Visati and Visan. Okay, Visati and Visan. It is how to say, not consider a final case and then. It's like it's the case and then that shows I think because of dasa is plural. Dasa is plural. I think so. For this, Saṅkhyātaddhita meaning 20 we saw at the time it come to it's also need father consenting, because without consenting there is no word. This is what I understand. Okay. So okay, now Visati Visan. Visati Visan. How Visati? So Bhikkhuna Visati, Bhikkhuna Visan. Okay. 20 of months. 20 of months. Do we speak like this in English?
No, Sayadaw.
20 of months.
No, we just say 20 months. There's no such thing as 20 of months,
But I think we use two of us, like two of you, right? Like this
Yes.
also, I think so. Two of us, two of you, both of you. Like that usage, I think so.
Which means both persons of you.
Uh, 2% of you.
Yes. So you in you, there are many of you in there. So, take two of you, or maybe, just two of you, and we take both. So two persons of you, that's what it means.
Yeah. So I think we can use like this, two of you, two of us. So yeah, also I think 20 of thanks. I think
That's very, very strange in English.
very
We just say
strange.
20 monks, not 20 of monks.
20 of thanks.
So
if we
if we
translate,
say,
this Pāļi word, we have to
yeah,
translate like literally, 20 of monks, right?
well, when you say 20 of monks, and it sounds like 20 individuals of the monks, of the community of monks.
So yeah, this is 1 point different from English. Let me translate Pāļi. That's in Pāļi also. This is Saṅkhyātaddhita. Saṅkhyātaddhita is comparatively, this is less common.
So, can we go back to that, the Visati and Visaṅgati? So in the Bhasatika, it is said that they are Taddhita instead of Samasa.
Yes, Padarika says, yeah, Padarūpasiddhi also says. That's why I ask you, see, it is not in agreement with what we have known. What we have known is, Taddhita is a combination of noun plus suffix, right? Saṅkhyātaddhita is combination of root, suffix, root plus suffix plus verb termination, upati. Samasa is combination of noun plus noun generally. Kita is combination of root plus suffix. Okay. So now this Visati is not a combination of noun plus suffix. But Padarūpasiddhi uses as Taddhita. So anyway, this is Taddhita. Yeah, we follow Taddhita there. But above, you see, in the stage of dasa, Padarūpasiddhi says compound, nonasamasa. See? Okay, anyway. Stage. Okay, now Visati, Visa, like this. Visati, Visa, stopped. So, Visati, Sivati dropped. And then we need to draw the Nagita. Okay, Pyanjaneja. Nagita dropped. I think. Nagita dropped. Panasutta, Padarūpasiddhi 54. 54. Janjani Sutta. Visan. In the case of Visanti, instead of Visanti, we say Visati and drop in Negita. Okay. So Visati, Visan, Vikuna, Visati, Vikuna, Visan. So Visati, Visan, feminine gender. Feminine gender. And then Visati, Bhikkhu. Oh, this is Saṅkhyātaddhita Brahma. Bhikkhu na Visati, Visan, Saṅkhyātaddhita Brahma. Saṅkhya comes later. Okay. Visati Bhikkhu, Saṅkhyātaddhita Brahma. Visan wa. So Visati Bhikkhu, Visan wa. So Visan Bhikkhu like this. Okay, so Visati more masterpiece. So Visati ya Purano, Visati more. Visati ya Purano, Visati more. 20. Tatra in the same way, Eka Visati. 21.
It's the 20th, right, Sayadaw?
Huh?
Visatibo is the 20th. That
20th.
is the ordinal number, right?
Or 20th.
Yes.
20th.
20th. Yes.
20th. 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 Okay, Eka Visati 21. Eka Visati, how to define?
So with Ekacha, Visaticha.
Yes.
Sina Atika.
Ekacha or Ekwacha. Undo.
We first the Jada, right?
So Egadasa. So Egadasa Didasa, Dvija Dasaja, Dwadasa, okay, Dvi plural. Okay, so should be Egoja Dasaja. So Egoja Visatija, Egoja Visatija, Ega Visati. Maybe Ekaja Visatija, feminine gender. Ega is 3 genders. So Ekaja, Ega is feminine gender.
Ikang Java because it refers the Jada.
Jeta.
Yeah, hey, Kusala Jida.
Kusala, yeah. Ekanja, Visatija, Eka Visati. Visati is always feminine gender. Eka can be 3 genders. Should be yes. Ekanja, Visatija, Eka Visati, Kusala Jeta. 21 Kusala Jeta. Eka Visanwa. Okay. So Ekanja, Visanja. So what is another definition?
Ikena Atika.
Visati.
Yeah, Ika Visati.
Ekena Nika Visati, Eka Visati. Or Ekaya. Should be Ekena.
Ikena, why Ikaya? So please take some water.
I have very little water. Okay, again, Adhika Visati or Uttara Visati, Eka Visati. The Eka Visati was the same. So I think I should type A Kancha. Ikancha Visati ya Eka Visati. Or Ekena Adhika Visati Eka Visaddhi. Okay. Eka Visaddhi. Not Eka Visaddhi. Eka Visaddhi. 21. Okay, yeah. Eka Visaddhi, Eka Visaddhi. Eka Visaddhi more. Eka Visaddhi ya Purano. Eka Visaddhi more. Eka Visaddhi ya Purano. Eka Visaddhi more. Okay. 21st, right?
Yeah, 21st. So, yeah.
21st. Okay, and then Eka more. Bhavisati. Bhavisati. Bhavisan. Bhavisati more. Bhavisati, Bhavisan, Bhavisati more. This one group. Bhavisa, 3 changes to. So Dvecha, Dvecha, Visaticha, Dvecha, Visaticha, Bhavisati, Bhavisan. 3 changes to Bha. Okay, this thing. So
By the way, Sayadaw,
yes.
the word we sang is the nominative case, right? In that example,
Yes.
Nang we sang. So how do we decline the word we sang, Sayadaw? I forgot.
So it is singular and feminine gender. Should be declined as Kenya, but
We sang.
yes, like Kenya, because it is set to be feminine gender and singular.
So basically, it's we saw then.
Yeah, this is we saw.
Right? Because you said it's like Kenya. So basically, it's like we saw instead of we
Like
sang.
Kenya, but we sang. This is visa. To have visa, we need to put our case and then. This says visa like Kenya and the R is rare in the Pali literature. Visa. So if we should put case and R. Okay, like visa and visa also already feminine gender. Visa, visa, okay, both are separable. Visa, visa. Okay. Visa, visa. Let me check. Visa. In the Chulavaka Pāḷi, we see Visa Tinsa Chakalika. This is past. So the words occurring in verses are not, how to say, trustworthy, not credible. Because of meter, right? Sometimes they break the rule. In the Taddhitakaṇḍa Pāḷi Ingodranikaya, we see Visa Kahapani Nibiseya. At the time, we don't see, Visa and then Naghita. We don't see ending also. So what should we do? Of course, just drop in the Naghita by 41 soda, 54 soda.
So Sayadaw.
So we can have 3 forms, you see. three forms. We sang and then Nikita, we saw and then Asapis. Okay, and then Asapis. We saw and we saw drop in Nikita. We saw. Anyway, whether we sang or we saw or we saw, they all are feminine gender.
Do we have we saw, so, you know, because when we drop the negate that we have to add the D.
Now I'm looking at Taddhitakaṇḍa. There are we saw what? Okay, without any and without any we have we saw. Not only in the commentary but also in the Pāḷi text. We saw also.
Then it is also feminine, so, you know.
Yes, yes. And then things that so we can have, you know, three forms. Okay. So we have we sang and we saw. Then we saw. Three forms. Three forms. If we saw are surface. Okay. If we saw, Nikita is dropped. Nikita is dropped. That singular.
So you know, so for the word we sang, now we sang becomes the stem, right? So, you know.
Yes, it is.
This is a taddhita and it becomes the stem. We sang.
I think both can be stem at the time. So if we, this should be, I think, we sang, we saw, both should be stem. Okay. So if you, or the visaya, okay, visaya maybe instrumental singular, instrumental singular, not plural, no plural. Okay. Visaya. At the time, which form is, I think, which system is easier? I think we saw, right? So, okay, wisdom is, as we see in the Padarūpasiddhi, wisdom is stem form. So we have to drop, you know, case and then. After dropping, we have to put a surface, feminine sign, a surface. Finally, we get we saw. After that, we use, you know, instrumental case and then. Finally, we get visaya.
So you know, so for the word we sang, then according to the Rūpasiddhi for the nominative case, then we add the C vibhati and then we drop it. It becomes we sang. Right? That's what it said in the Rūpasiddhi. Right? We oh no. No, sorry. No. So the so for we sang, then we add the C vibhati.
Yes.
And then it just becomes we sang.
Yes. By dropping C vibhati.
So that means in that case we drop the C vibhati.
Yes.
And for the plural form, then it becomes we sa or we sa yo.
No plural.
Oh, no plural. Sorry. No plural.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about the stem we sa? So, you know, how do we decline it?
We saw.
Yes.
So these three forms are all in nominative case and then. Okay. So they are feminine or are feminine singular. So other case and then with other case and then they are the same, like Kenya.
Okay.
So for example, okay, we sang, I will decline. We sang, we saw, we saw. Okay. Vocative also we sang, we saw, we saw. Sorry, we say.
say, yes.
We say, okay. Positive, we say. Accusative, we sang. Whether we sang or we saw or we saw should be we sang, right? It looks like, you know, with no nominative, but a single word, we sang, accusative. And the instrumental, whether stem or we sang or we saw or we saw should be Visaya. Okay. Dative, Visaya, ablative, Visaya, genitive, Visaya, locative, Visaya and Visaya. Okay, like Kenyaya and Kenyaya. Like this.
Okay. And then another question, Sayadaw, in the Sataniti, Sayadaw G mentioned that there are stems ending in Nikahita. Is Wisang one example? You know, can we take it as an example?
Huh? I'm not clear.
In the Rupasiddhi, in the Sataniti, in there it is mentioned that there are stems ending with Nikahita. Can we take Wisang as an example, like the evidence for that statement?
Yes, I think so, because it's an Nikita. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Thank you, Sayadaw.
Yeah. Because here, this ending, we say ending because of, you know, it's I'm seeing with nominative case ending. I'm seeing the form with nominative case ending. No, Nikitanda. Nikitanda, I think not so many. How many words in the Serenity? I'm not read all the Serenity. So this is yes, wisdom is like without consistency. It's hard to say. It is with Nagita, right? It's an Nagita. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. That's why it's like this.
Okay.
So do you remember, you know, some more words than the Nagita without Kisande, without nominative Kisande?
No, Sayadaw, do you remember any, Sayadaw?
Oh no. This is wisdom is just a single word. One word I ought to say now. I see in my mind and the Nagita without Kisande. This wisdom is without Kisande also wisdom and the Nagita, with Kisande also and the Nagita. Because see what is dropped.
Well, but I mean, for now we have two,
Yes,
right? We have Wisang and we also have, there is another, right?
Huh?
Do we have another? We have many of them here, right?
Wisdom.
There should be more.
Chapisang or something.
Yeah, we have many more.
Banawisang.
Bawisang, so a lot of them. Dowisang and so on.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Kunatinsang.
Because not only wisdom, yeah, but also Tainsang, Sadalisang, the Panyasang, you see, Panyasang, these were numbers.
Yeah, all numbers.
All numbers, not all numbers. Only, you know, here we have Isan changing and Asan changing. See, Isan changing, Wisdom. Okay, yeah, that's a mention, Wisdom also. Density. Now Chatalisati. Okay, yeah, Asan, Isan changing 3. Okay, Wisdom, Tensan, Chatalisan. And Asan changing Panyasa. These were also earned in Nikita. Without Kisane also. Okay. So let's continue. So Bhavisan, Bhavisati. So we need to note awake heart. Bhavisati on Dvija Visadija, Bhavisati, Bhavisan. And Dvihi Adhika, Dvihi Adhika Visati, or Dvihi Adhikam, Adhika, should be Adhika, Wisam also Adhika. Dvihi Adhika Wisam, Bhavisati, Visa, Dvihi Adhika Visa, Bhavisati, Bhavisati, and Bhavisam. Dvi Adhika Visati, Bhavisati. Dvi Adhika Visam, Bhavisam. Okay. And the Bhavisati more, Bhavisati ya, Purana, Bhavisati more. Okay. And the Bhavisati was the same, Bhavisam and Bhavisati more. Tevisam. Tevisam. Teyoja. Yeah, it depends on the word we modify. Because the word T is of three genders, masculine, Teo, neutral, Tini, and feminine, feminine Teso. Okay, so So Padarūpasiddhi has mentioned all Vekas. They mention all Vekas, many pages are needed. Many more pages are needed. So that's why the Teyoja, maybe Tesoja, and maybe Tinija Visati, okay, Te Visati, Te Visam, Tihi Adhiga, Tihi. It is the same. Tihi Adhiga Visati, Tihi Adhiga Visam, Te Visati, Te Visam. Okay. Te Visati, yeah. So T changes to Te by the Sutta 370. Okay, 370. Do I need to type? Easier to say, depending on the preceding examples, you can make a recall. So T changes to T, okay? T with T with T, yeah, Purana, T with T more. Chadu with the D. Chadu also has three genders, Chataro, masculine, and then feminine, Chataso, neutral, Chatari. Okay? So Chataro, Visati, Chataro ja Visati cha, Chatari ja Visati cha, Chataso ja Visati cha, Chadu Visati, Chadu Visa. Okay? And then Chadu Idika, Visati, Chadu Idika Visa, Chadu Visati, Chadu Visa. Chadu Visati ya, Purano, Chadu Visati mo. Okay? And then yeah, Pana Visati. You remember by the Sutta 370, Pancha changes to Pana. So in Pana Rasa with Tantra, here Pana Visati with cerebral. Okay, Pana Visati, Pana Visati. So Pancha ja Visati ja, Pancha Visati, Pancha ja Visan, Pancha Visan. Okay, Pana Visan, sorry, Pana Visan. And then Panchahi Adhika Visati, Adhika Visan, Pana Visati, and Pana Visan. Okay. I need to type.
No need, sir.
Okay. Okay, no need. So Pana Visati 25. Pana Visati more, 25th. Bana Visati, Burana, Bana Visati. Okay. Panja Visati, also say, Panja Visati, Panja Visan, Panja Visati more. Say. Chapisati. Chapisati, Cha Visati, okay. Tapa wa, we, another wa is a date. Probably Bhavatan is that.
Yes, I want to say like that, Sayadaw.
And then double wa becomes double ba. Okay, daughter saja, and the cha or daughter saja. Okay, I should mention this. The cha is the T reason. Okay. Cha vi sati cha o vi san cha cha o vi sati and cha vi san. Cha vi san 26. Okay, 26. 26. Okay. So what formation? Visati, what is added? Inserted. The time wa changes to baba. Opacity putti. Wa become baba. Opacity. City and watcha of total sacha. Total sacha. No. Total sacha.
27, Sayadaw.
27. Okay. Fine. Cha of 27. Okay. So like this, Chabisa. Next word, Chabisa. Satta Visati more. Chabisati more. Chabisati ya Purano, Chabisati more. Okay, 26th. Satta Visati. Satta ja Visati ja, Satta Visati. Satta ja Visan ja, Satta Visan. Okay, Satta Erika Visati, Satta Visati, Satta Erika Visan, Satta Visan. Satta Visati ya Purano, Satta Visati more. 27.
In those cases, like 27 or 28, we can use another definition, like 30 minus 2 or 30 minus 3. We can use una, not one.
No. Yeah, Pāļi una is only used for full number. Full number means so from Visati to 90. From Visati to in fact 100. From Visati to 100. 100 like 1000, especially 100. Okay. So later 1000 we can know, we can understand. We can say roughly from 20 to 100 we can use una. I mean before these full numbers. Okay, 20. What I mean is 20, 30. Okay, 20, 30, Visa, Tesa, okay, Catalisa, Panya, these two numbers, not two numbers, not 21, etc. Okay, 20.
No, I mean, Sarah. For example, like we say 21, 22, 23, 24, in those numbers, we can use like Adhika. But when we use when we come to the 27, 28, 29, those numbers, what I have learned is something we have to use like 30 minus something. We have to use una that type
Yes,
of
yes.
yeah, that is what I want to see in that point.
Yes, una is only used for full numbers. Okay, that's a you need to know. Fine. Una only the four full numbers. Numbers. So what are they? From we 30 to sata. Sata, okay, 100. Okay. So later you will see a guna visati. Okay, a guna visati. So a guna density. Okay. A guna chatalisan. Okay. Chatalisan. Okay. A guna panya san. Okay. A guna sati. Sati with another dot. A guna sati. Sati with another dot. A guna satati. 69. A guna city. Guna city. 79. A guna nauti. Iguna nauti. Nauti. Okay, 89. Iguna Satan. Okay, 99. That is. With the number. Now we study. Iguna we study what? 19, right?
19, 29, 39.
Yes. Iguna density. What is 29? Iguna chatalisan 39. Only this number. Iguna panyasan 59. Iguna sati 59. Iguna satati 69. Okay. And this Iguna city 29. Iguna nauti 89. Iguna 99. Like this. Okay, una works only for full numbers. So here, atavisati mo, okay, atavisati, iguna, here, iguna density, or iguna density. Iguna density, like iguna visati already we defined. Una here, density, una density. Okay, Egina, una density, iguna density. Okay, 29. Iguna density more 29. Iguna density we don't know. Should we separate? Eguna Visati more. Eguna Visati Apurana, Eguna Visati more. 39. Okay. So any question so far?
So that means the una is only combined with ika, right?
Huh?
Una.
Oh,
Una.
yes.
Can we get two?
Huh? No.
Can we say Dui una dinsadi?
Because this because we have number, for example, okay, 28. 28 we say 28. 8 is we have atta, okay? Visati is atta visati. Okay. The atta visati we use. So why we use this una with ega? Because we don't have that saying, but in Sanskrit we have. For example, Navanavudi, okay? Navanavudi. Navanavudi means 99. In Sanskrit we have. In Sanskrit we have that writing. In Pāḷi no. Navanavudi 99. Navanavudi.
Can we say like a
We don't use that.
30 minus 2 is also 28.
No, it is yes. It's good of you think like this.
No, I mean, grammatically, we can do anything we want, right? But it's just not how people spoke at the time.
Yes. There is no such usage. So you want to say how to say Dviguna, right? It's like Dviguna. Dviguna visati. Dviguna visati.
Yes.
No. Yeah. Yeah, we can create, we can create. But in the existing Pāḷi literature, there is no use. No such usage. Okay, now times of my eye became tired.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sayadaw.
Sadhu.
Sadhu. Sayadaw.